One is a grown man with an encyclopedic knowledge of cinema. The other, a man-child raised by the more questionable corners of the internet. What happens when they each dive into something the other one loves? Find out on
The Man with No Brain. All right, here we are. The Man with No Brain. We are into beginning day number 2 of Ridgefest, the town of Grand Ridge, their annual festival every August. And of course, Grand Ridge is the home of Mr. Joe Buckley. Joe, what are the big festivities today?
Today is actually the town parade. It's the last day of Ridgefest. So everybody's going to go in a straight line. They're going to make it nice and straight like they're back in grade school, and they're going to walk down the main street.
All right. Now, I assume you've been to these parades before. You've been to Ridgefest parades before,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
In your life?
Yep, I have.
How many floats would you say they have? How big a parade is this? Because it's a very small town.
There's no floats. It's cars.
What?
They don't do any
It's
floats?
like
No decorated
it's the fire
floats?
trucks and shit. No floats. No.
Well, a lot of town parades will also have, fire trucks and stuff like that. But they also have parades because businesses, want to show off their stuff. I was the radio station. When I worked at the radio station, we had our vehicle in the parade throwing out candy. And it's also a big advert. Most of these parades are also a big chance to advertise.
Joe, are you telling me that?
Well, I mean, we have a gas station, so it's not like they have to advertise.
No, you got more than
That's
that.
what we've got in town.
Joe, you've got Grand Ridge Massage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Walter
And I
Seed
believe
and Fertilizers.
They're just throwing out.
I believe you cannot
seeds.
get jerked off at that massage place. I think that's an actual massage parlor.
You've got something called a Helena Chemical.
There you go.
Yeah, they've got like a nice pool you can just go bathing in if you like.
But the thing
They
is,
don't know what's in it, but you can go bathing in it if you like.
the thing is, though, Grand Ridge is I would say a lot, if not most of the people in Grand Ridge do a lot of their business in the Illinois Valley area, LaSalle, Peru, Ottawa, Oglesby, even Princeton. So any of the businesses from those towns, it wouldn't be unheard of for them to be in the parade because I'm sure their businesses are patronized by plenty of people in Grand Ridge. So just because the Grand Ridge proper may not have a ton of businesses, I'm surprised that there's not,
Oh, wait, Mr. Buckley, where's your video?
Yeah, I don't see why a business would spend the $300 on the balloons to advertise to 500 people.
Joe, where's your video?
Oh, I'll get it up.
So what 500? I'm not even, you know what, Joe, I'm not going to question your business bullshit.
There's only
Talk about
500 people in this town. It's nothing.
Yeah, but how much money it's probably free to get in this parade.
No, I know, but if you want a parade float, you got to spend money on that. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Why would they
I
bother?
don't think you'd be surprised how little effort it might take to make a float. I've been in several parades. You make up a
There's
couple of
horses
signs,
over
slap it
there.
on the back of your SUV, throw out $5 to $10 worth of candy, and you're golden. I don't know.
Okay,
People
so
are spending $300-400 bucks.
Well, I see some horses. Joe, are these cars lined up for the parade?
No, that's just parking.
Okay. Is the wheelbarrow man? Is he a part of the parade?
Are these guys
Wait,
just
my
lining
dad?
up?
It looks like the band is over there.
So that
Are
that's
they, what I'm saying,
that
is the
sounds like
parade
Ottawa
started
High
or is
School.
it just warming up?
I think they're warming up.
Okay.
No,
looks like
it's not started yet. It doesn't start until 1.
Well, you get yourself to a good vantage point because I want to see every goddamn float, every car. I want to see this parade in full, Joe Buckley.
Okay.
Now, Joe, you were an Ottawa.
Okay, that's fine.
Joe, you were an Ottawa High School pirate, much like I. So, what was that song they were just playing?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on,
Is
Joe.
it My Fair Lady?
No, it wasn't My Fair Lady. It was the school theme. What is it called?
Oh, there we go. I'm back on.
Okay, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was this? What's the song that they were playing?
No, I have no idea. I was never in sports, so I never gave a fuck.
Okay, it's the fight song, Joe. It's just simply the fight song. God.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when we say Joe Buckley is just unto himself, we mean that. There is
I mean,
nothing else but
like I
Joe.
said, I wasn't on the wrestling team, so it's like, why would I know it?
I just mean because you're in the school. It's just one of those things you learn after 4 years. You just kind of recognize it.
Joe, this
Well,
doesn't
yeah, I haven't been in that school.
You don't
since
have to
8.
eat school lunch to know where the cafeteria was.
Exactly.
Because you went there. That's what I'm saying. You just know it because you went there.
You say, I know it, Joe. Come on, chime in, buddy.
Yeah, but your dad's on the board.
But yeah, my dad's on the school board now. But I went to the high school for 4 years. I haven't really stepped foot in that building unless absolutely necessary after that. So
Yeah.
it's like I go to all the
hang
football
around.
games and
I
just
like
clap.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I like to hang around. I put like wet towels on like the footballers. They seem to like that. They really seem to enjoy that.
No, Joe just went to school, did his half-assed work, and went home and just hung out in his basement. There was nothing else.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like being in prison. I did my time and I got out. I'm not sticking around.
Fuck off. I'm not saying that you didn't have to have a good time. High school sucks for many people. I didn't even necessarily really enjoy high school, and some would say that I was popular there. But like, it's just most things are prison to you, Joe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Employment.
Yeah.
Yet but Joe was just staying in a dank basement all day, which could be similar to a prison. Joe's cool with that. He doesn't like going out and being in the fresh air and doing things. But, so his version of prison is actually freedom and moving around and doing things. For Joe, the life
in high school,
you're
free to go to the quad. You're free to go to the lunch hall. But if you hang around the lockers and you're not approved to, you are going to get detention.
Approved to. Joe, what are we eating today?
That I had no idea.
I see something called Smoking Joe's.
Smoking Joe's.
Yeah.
Ask him, go up. I wish you would have had your, I wish you had your vape pen or whatever, and you could have walked up vaping and say, "Hey, Smoking Joe, I'm Smoking Joe too," and see if you could have gotten
I'm
some
a Smoking Joe.
Yeah, I could have got free food.
So have you recognized any of these people today that you both, it seems because the weather looks nicer, it seems, and the parade probably is the biggest part of it. It seems like there's a lot more life going on today. I've already seen a lot more people in the streets than we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not really too much to do on Saturday.
Which is strange. I thought you'd think they would do the parade on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because people coming into town perhaps may have to head back to where they're from on Sunday. And
yeah.
Again, I'm not on the
nobody
Grand
comes
Ridge
from
board,
out of
so.
town here, I don't believe. I think this is like family coming back to Grand Ridge. It's not really like people from like Ottawa saying, "Hey, what's going on in Grand Ridge?"
That's what I mean, though. There's people that live in Chicago and the Quad Cities and all kinds of places that might come back for the weekend, but
Joe,
they got to hit the road on Sunday. I don't think people from
Chicago are coming back to the Ridge. I think once you hit Chicago, you stay there.
Joe,
you're not coming back to the Ridge.
Where are you going?
I lived in Chicago for 8 years, and I came back for my hometown festivals every year. It's fun.
Okay.
Joe, what's happening right now? Where are you going?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to go next.
Okay, let's go eat. I'm your brain right now. I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, Joe. What time does the parade start?
Like standing in line.
Dude, it was like the lines were like 2 people deep.
God, Joe.
Oh, look at these.
Jesus Christ.
You're getting on my ass. You're getting up my goat today, Joe.
Okay.
You're irritating me today.
Okay.
And we still got to record an episode of the other channel later on with you. So,
Yeah,
man.
We're seeing what Nicolas Cage has to do.
Oh, get some Smoking Joe's, Joe.
Yeah, get some barbecue meat.
Yeah, I want to see you eat some sloppy brisket or something.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't want to see your pocket today. You put that fucking phone up there in the person's face. I want to see them. I want to see the vendor.
I want to see the dirt under their fingers as they grip that meat and slather it in sauce. Actually, Joe, yesterday went out to dinner for Lisa's birthday with my folks in Plainfield, nice Italian place. And afterwards, we walked around their downtown. They have a very short but nice downtown area. It's very busy. and there's a store devoted to sauces. I was sending you guys pictures of some of the funny hot sauces.
Oh, that's what that was from. Okay, I wasn't sure where that was.
Hey, hi there.
Oh, but I got some delicious barbecue sauces. I'm very excited to try them.
Nice.
Back in the bubby pocket, right next to the
God, Joe,
fleshlight.
you have all of Joe's
can I get
bravado.
another
He's
one,
so
please?
scared to put his camera up anywhere. Gotta
He'll
put it
go
in my
kiss a
pocket.
tractor. He'll drink from a dunk tank.
Sorry. No. Yep. Joe.
You know who has balls, Joe? Tom
Okay,
Green.
cool.
Tom Green's
Yeah.
got some fucking balls.
All of Joe's heroes have bigger balls than him.
Remember when Joe did a eulogy for Fez Whatley and then spit on a cross?
It's so awful. It's so awful. Joe, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think this is just I got nothing. I got no words. Believe it or not, I got no words.
I don't think phase 2 is about words, Ryan. It's just about the experience.
Yeah, it's just about just riding the wave that is Buckley.
Oh God.
So it sounds like Joe had to give his name because there's going to be a wait. You know, the back of Joe's neck just got a little sweatier because he doesn't want to wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
now he's got
not
to wait
happy
to hear
about
his name
that.
called.
Well, I only have 2 pockets, you guys. Or I only have 2 hands, you guys. So whenever I have to get out my wallet, you guys need to go in the pocket.
That's
Or
fine, Joe.
you can hold the phone up to the person working Smoking Joe's.
I need to get to my money.
Jesus Christ. Joe's
I need
axis
both
is
hands. I
off
need
by 45 degrees.
Next year, Joe, you get a backpack for this excursion because I'm tired of these excuses of not having enough
Yeah.
pockets.
You
You
need?
get some cargo shorts, something with some extra pockets in them.
We need
or
to
a
do this. We
fanny
need to do
pack.
this proper. Ryan's right. Get a backpack, but we're gonna get a little pole and a 360-degree camera on it. We need to see all of it. Like that is I'm willing to invest in that, Joe.
Yeah. So you guys are having a fun time at Ridgefest?
Well,
Are
if
you-
I could see some of it, yeah.
Yeah, are you talking to us? Or are you talking to? Are you actually having a conversation?
No,
a human
no, you
conversation. Well, where's the family? Where's Nana?
They would be back at the house.
What?
It's the pinnacle of Ridgefest. I would assume your grandmother who's on the board is going to watch the parade.
Probably somewhere.
They're probably
Okay,
in the
so-
same spot they were yesterday. They're probably under that tent selling shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go look. I have no idea.
Well, Joe, what did you get? What did you get?
Tenderloin.
Okay, not very exciting, especially because you got a tenderloin like 4 days ago, but fine.
You should have got a
That's
gyro.
the meal I prefer.
You should have got a
That's
gyro.
the meal I prefer.
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever had a
already
gyro
have a
before,
hero.
Joe?
I don't know what it is.
It's
offhand.
meat. It's just fucking meat.
Yeah.
What did you ask Joe? What did you ask him?
I have no idea what a hero is.
A gyro?
Yeah. Oh, a gyro.
I'm not.
It's got a G in it.
Joe, your camera work
I'm
is
not.
way off today. What's going on? Are you drunk right now?
No.
Well,
He's already got the meat shakes and he hasn't had his tenderloin yet.
Damn you, Joe Buckley.
Thanks for showing us this dirty ground, Joe.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
the
I wanted-
Ridgefest
I wanted-
mud ledge. Do they sell T-shirts with the mud ledge on it? Ooh, look! They even did some decorations. They
I
had
haven't
somebody
seen
come in
any.
and. Have you gotten your fucking food yet, Joe?
No. Like I said, I
Well,
don't like waiting. But I
Well,
gotta
I
wait.
know,
here.
but don't go too far away. I don't think they're going to call your name,
You know what?
right?
This is
Right
giving
here.
me an idea. I'm genuinely. Ryan said the mud ledge, and then it made me wonder. Well, why is this place called Grand Ridge? Where's the fucking ridge? What's happening here? So, Joe, I think we need to do an episode where you sit down with a historian, a Grand Ridge historian, and I don't care if it's
Yeah.
just an old woman who's your neighbor, or if they actually have like a lot of towns have like a small but determined history group or club that gets together. I want to see you interview somebody. And ask him questions, and we're going to be in your ear, throwing questions at him, like when did they legalize, cunnilingus in Grand Ridge?
Oh yeah. Nope. I'm just waiting for the tenderloin. Yeah.
Could you please wait 25 feet away? You're freaking us out.
Oh, okay.
You're talking to yourself.
Well, he was bringing
Cool,
flies.
thank you very
and
much. Yep. You have a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, have a nice one. Yeah.
Now, Joe, I want you to dead sprint. I want you to dead sprint to the next seat that you can find, and then just like fucking wolf down that tenderloin.
I want you to yell hot soup as you're running toward the table. Hot soup, hot soup.
Ooh. Ryan's doing the heavy lifting over here, Joe.
I'm surly today. I don't really know why. I think it's a lot of caffeine. I've been drinking a lot of coffee today.
All right, there we go.
Coffee sounds great.
All right, let's see that loin.
Yeah,
let's see that
this.
loin. What do we got here?
This is looking like a tiny loin. This isn't looking like a standard Illinois Valley loin.
No. But it'll probably be okay. I mean,
Okay,
there
yeah,
you
there's
go.
a
It
little bit
looks
of girth
good.
to it.
Looks good though. Yeah.
It's a little denser than most.
Yeah. That's a thick piece of pork.
Okay, are you putting anything on that, Joe?
No.
He's picking it apart though.
Can
He's
I have
turning
chicken and buttery bread, please?
Yeah, it's
So how
pretty
is
good.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I enjoy it.
How much did it cost?
$8.
$8. Wow, that's your vendor price.
Yeah,
Because I wouldn't pay $8 for that fucking thing
no.
if at a restaurant. But a vendor at a festival, it's a different story. That's how they do.
Oh, that looks good. I'm starving. Fucking had tuna on toast for lunch.
Well,
I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it. I like tuna.
Yeah.
But
Well, you gotta treat yourself. Tyler.
I actually did yesterday for Lisa's birthday. We went to this
Well,
really
yeah,
nice
if you had some
Italian
Italian.
restaurant. Had a big old plate of it was like a hot pepper shrimp linguine. It was very good. And then after that, we went to this awesome ice cream shop down the street, little ice cream shop, and I had like this what was it? Raspberry cheesecake with Oreo and chocolate chunk thing in like a big waffle cone. Oh my god.
damn.
I went a little hard, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got to do that. And, especially, and
Gotta have
there
a
should
cheat
be at
day.
least one day where
Mhm.
because you got to confuse your body, you got to confuse your metabolism. So
Yeah.
if you're doing intermittent fasting, there needs to be a day where you don't do it.
Yeah.
Actually, you shouldn't do it 7 days a week because otherwise you're going to confuse.
Much like Joe confuses his colon daily.
Yeah. Like, Joe, what's going on with your situation here? Normally it's my shit that's fucking up, but you're having a hard. Well, there you go.
What is happening?
Somebody finally
It's
called
the
the police on
purge.
Joe.
It's the fucking purge.
That's what Ridge Fest is. It's just a trap.
Yeah.
They get
Joe-
everybody together and then they just round them up.
Dude, I bet Joe would be killer at the Grand Ridge Purge. I bet Joe's just grabbing people by the throat and drowning them in the dunk tank.
So what's
Can you hear us, Joe? this still
all right,
shot
all right,
of a tenderloin and just a siren blaring. It's just nightmarish.
All right, Joe, if the parade's starting, you can eat that loin on the go. Let's get the parade.
Yeah, because you got to get the candy, dude. Don't
That's
forget the
the point.
candy.
Yeah, that's the point of today. Is the biggest thing of today is the parade. Oh, God damn you, Joe.
The 4G's going on and off.
Okay, Joe.
Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go on the move now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Take a bite out of that. I want to
Yeah.
put the camera on your face. I want to see you take a big bite out of that.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see.
You've got those big sultry lips, Buckley. I want to see it wrap around that fucking tenderloin.
All right.
It's those Buckley lips.
All right, there he is.
There's the
Okay.
bubby. Eat that sandwich now. Eat it.
He's wearing
He's
the
wearing
Butcher
a
the
goddamn-
Baker shirt.
If Joe is always, he's always advertising. We'll give him that. Whenever there's
Yeah.
an outdoor activity, he does try to represent.
Yeah, there you are. Oh, look at him go. Yeah, get moving, Buck. Get moving. We got
All right,
candy.
buddy.
Candy's on the line.
Yeah, there's candy. Like I said, I want to see you shoving people out of the way to grab a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, keep it on you.
Safe
Keep it on
driving
you.
mode is enabled.
Safe drive. Dude,
Well,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
move more than 2 miles an hour. I don't know what this phone's thinking. Or maybe it's because you're
No, I'm
stationary
very
so
quick.
often. You're stationary so often that any movement, it's like, whoa, we're moving.
Yeah. It thinks there's an error.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
All right. Okay. Now we're done. Can I see the parade?
Well, it's not started. Here, I'll
Well, what
flip
was
you.
the siren about? Isn't that was
That
that the
just
start
went
of the?
off.
Oh, I
No.
thought that was like the start of the parade. You know, they kick it off with the fire truck, and
Hey there.
somebody said, "Joe, hey, Joe, hey,
How are you wearing pants?
Huh? Oh, no, it's fine.
talk to that person, talk to that person,
Talk to
stop
him,
and talk
Joe.
to them."
No,
Interview
I gotta
them.
keep moving.
Oh, fuck.
Who
No,
was
look
that,
it.
Joe?
I mean, huh?
Who was
That was
that?
my cousin,
Which one?
Which cousin?
Elizabeth.
Go give her a kiss. Say hi.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
if I stop moving, I might get crushed.
the next time somebody talks to you that you know, put the camera on them and tell them exactly what you're doing. Say, hey, I'm recording right now for my podcast. If they're like, oh, don't put me on camera, then you don't put them on camera. But it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So
Yeah.
just start doing it.
And you don't even ask for either.
No, you're Joe Buckley. You're wearing a shirt with your own face on it for the second day in a row. You don't need, you run that town, buddy. You run that town.
Yeah,
Your dad was almost mayor.
We need to make a T-shirt about this where Joe Buckley runs this town, and it's just him in the ridge,
Yeah.
just hanging dong on the middle of Main Street. Joe
And then
Buckley
before
always
we're all
having
done-
sex.
What?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Ryan, can you still hear us?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm seeing here.
This is a parking lot. I gotta go and eat my tenderloin.
No, you can eat your tenderloin as you walk. It's a sandwich.
No,
Eating
I
and
don't know,
walking at the same time? That's too much.
yeah, I don't like that.
No, that's too much
Oh
for
my
you. I
God.
could easily do that. I eat standing up all the time. I make some, I just eat it in the kitchen when I'm right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Joe, are you walking to a funeral home right now?
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna sit there.
Joe's gonna
Well,
go take a
he's-
nap in a casket while he's eating his tenderloin.
Well, I think, he's doing a lot of walking. He's eating a lot of fried foods, and it's Joe Buckley. He thought he's at least going to be courteous, and if he's going to kick it today, might as well be right there.
Tenderloin.
Joe, if we miss any parade because you had to sit to eat that sandwich,
You're gonna eat
there's going to
those
be some
rocks.
There's
No.
going to be some trouble because that's dumb. I get your rules and I get your ways, but having to sit to eat that sandwich, come on. So we can
Well,
look
no,
at
I
rocks.
have to like it's in like a weird wrapper. So if I unwrap it while I'm walking, I'm gonna drop the wrapper. And I've got my
So
phone in
throw
one
the
hand and the
wrapper
sandwich in
away.
the other.
No, Joe, you wrap it in a way that you're like covering the bottom half of the sandwich, so it keeps your hand from getting greasy, and you can take bites
Yeah.
out of it.
It's pretty loose. It's a loose wrapper.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners of the Man with a Brain, we're getting more Joe Buckley here. Joe Buckley's fucking staunch rules about eating. He has to sit when he eats. And
Well, the problem is, Ryan, is that before he even left the house, his hands were greasy from something, so it's hard to hold on to anything. That's why the phone's been slipping around. And
Mm-hmm.
jeez.
I just had my hand in the cat box. I was doing the cat box around my mother, so I was
Why are your eyes
scooping them all
closed?
out.
now you
Just
need to tell us you can't
deliciousness.
see while you eat.
It's
I
hard.
get
It's hard
headaches.
sometimes.
I have to chew with my eyes closed. I'll get a headache. I get motion sickness.
Joe may not even be awake right now.
It's actually his brother behind him. He's been moving his mouth and pushing him. He's puppeteering Joe.
Joe
Because
does
Joe's
look
not awake
a
yet.
lot
it's
like
like
his
it's like
brother
a, like
today.
a weekend at Bernie's type of thing.
Yeah,
You shaved. Did you shave since yesterday?
he did.
Oh well.
We made a comment and it was too much. Well, I still see a little bit of that shadow though.
I would say the stubble looks better than the stubble looks good on you, Joe. I think you made a mistake.
Joe, are you able to get
Your
mustache
face.
hair?
Yeah, I can grow one if I want. But I don't
Grow
like
a mustache. Come on, let's
Come
do
on.
it, dude. Let's grow a mustache.
I had a disgusting mustache for the Fight
I've
for
got
Summer
one right
Fright
now.
video.
I've got one now.
fun. Yeah, that's right. Tyler's got a mustache. You got the mustache and the soul patch thing going.
Yeah. Joe, let's all get mustaches together. And then
He's
we can
got
do
English.
a shirt.
He's got the English professor thing going on.
Yeah. I actually did have a professor from college who very much rocked this look, but it was all white.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this 4G sucks. It keeps cutting in and out.
Was there a way you can turn it off? I don't know.
No, because that's what's connecting me to the
Well,
Zoom.
why don't you activate the
Oh.
5G in your anus, dude?
I don't have that yet. No, the town got together and burned the 5G towers.
I swear, if we're missing this, if it's taking you a long time to eat this tenderloin, Joe.
Yeah.
It's big.
Well, Joe chews for every bite 45 times. He's not fucking around. He doesn't want to choke.
He's choked one too many times. Did you take that garbage out in your bedroom?
No.
Joe!
Yeah, I heard about this, Joe. I heard that there's so much garbage in your garbage can that has food remnants on it that your basement stinks real bad.
It was pretty bad, and I was wearing a mask, dude. Like, that can't be healthy to be sleeping in. You're right next to it.
Are you nose blind, Joe? Can you smell good? No, I'm not kidding. I mean, do you have
not really.
Do you have strong senses? I mean, because I know some people just some people have real strong noses. Other people.
Nope, you upset Ryan so much that he disappeared.
Yeah, no, they don't call me Bloodhound Buckley.
God. They do call you Bloodhound Buckley. That's because you're sucking cows' necks at night.
I ain't no chupacabra.
God, see, here's the thing. When I cut out, I've still seen the video, so all I saw is your mouth going blah, 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 but I don't hear anything. And then it pops on, and all I hear is you say chupacabra. That's fine. I'm over it.
Yeah, all you gotta imagine is a Muppet. Just me as a Muppet, and that's basically the same experience.
Let's get the sandwich done. Let's choke it down, and let's get to the parade. That's what we're here for.
Eat the wrapper.
Yeah, then you have to eat the wrapper. Remember, like the shoe nice bit yesterday? You have to eat the wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm glad you tuned in to The Man with No Brain, everybody, getting to watch Joe slowly eat a sandwich.
Oh, just put the rest in your mouth.
Come on, you could have finished that off in one bite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
I hear police siren. Or maybe that's on my end. I don't know. It could be here. I wouldn't be surprised.
See, this is making me wonder because you tap out after a tenderloin, you tap out after those Oreos. This makes me wonder if you were just more mobile, you'd probably drop 25 pounds. If you just like had to walk to work or something, Joe, you'd lose a bunch of weight.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't care about that. I'm happy with my body.
No, I'm not even, it's not even about that. Like, cause I'm typically usually convinced that people who are overweight overeat. That's me in a nutshell. But like, I don't even know if you have that problem because I don't think you eat unless you're fed. Like we tell you to eat, your parents bring you chicken dinner. So it makes me wonder if you literally were just more active because you're awake like 8 to 9 hours a day and then you sleep like 17.
That's part of it though, too.
If you were just
sleeps
moving,
too much.
Yeah, your body's just in a constant state of like hibernation. It just doesn't know what to do. Dude, Joe, when you poop, do you poop like once a month and it's just like thick and hairy like a bear?
Like
it's in there so long it started to mold.
A tribble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
it looks like a critter.
It's mossy.
He's just shitting out Stephen King and Creepshow all the time.
All right,
here we
looks
go.
like the parade's finally starting.
All right, get a good vantage point and point toward the street.
Now
we still got a while. We still got a couple minutes before it'll here.
Now, Joe, I had on my bingo card, and I'm disappointed to see that I will not be able to scratch this off, that you would absolutely have a folding chair with you, and you didn't bring one.
No, I don't have one.
Mm.
Mm,
So you plan on standing for this whole parade. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I might lay. Maybe I'll lay on the ground.
And I heard what we found out was your cousin was surprised you were wearing jeans. But you never wear shorts, do you?
Yeah, that shouldn't be surprising.
No, never.
Yeah.
You know what that says, Joe? Your cousin doesn't have a good relationship with you. You need to mend that.
Yeah. Maybe go out to lunch this week.
With your pants on.
Go ahead, go have some tenderloins.
That's the cousin I had the fourth of a date with. Not with her. But she
we didn't have to say anything, Joe.
Yeah,
You
there's
just said it
100
all
ways
yourself.
you could have said that and you picked the worst one.
No. I admitted it. But yeah, no, she brought like a friend along to lunch after like a high school thing. And we didn't speak at all, and I ended up eating some of her food. So that was 1/4 of a date.
Yeah. That's part of the Joe Buckley lore. The 1/4 of a date. Well, maybe in 2022, maybe part of phase 2 of the Buckley show, The Man with No Brain, it'll be you going on a date. And you make it, and well, much like this, you videotape the whole thing and we'll tell you what to say. It'll be like Cyrano.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go swimming like. Now eat the wrapper, Joe. Yeah. Eat the napkin.
Now you say that, Joe, but
That's funny.
People will have seen at this point or in the near future you eating a magic card.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh, no.
yeah. And it's not even the
Oh,
first one
no.
you've eaten before, Joe.
All right, here we go.
Fine.
Sounds like the parade.
Yeah. Yep.
Remember when Joe said we have a long ways to wait? It was like 2 minutes ago, and here's the parade. Joe's time, the way Joe views time, the passage of time is interesting.
That's 120 whole seconds.
Okay, I'm looking forward to these cops getting out of the way because this is just burning my ears.
They don't need to run we all know. I'm sure there's plenty of people in the Ridge have heard that sound in the back of one.
Yeah.
We know what it sounds like. I get it. It's a parade, but come on.
You
That's
pop
loud.
the sound a couple times down the block before you really get to the group, and then you turn
There
it
you
off,
go.
keep the lights going.
Yeah. It's just a pickup truck police. I mean, it's fine.
They just stop and they get the handcuffs out and immediately get Joe.
I can see the gun in the back.
Well, if they find out you spitting on that cross.
What's this, Joe? Are these veterans? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
What are they? World War II, Vietnam, Korea?
Is it like the VFW?
I can't tell.
I'm guessing not World
American
War II. they're probably
Legion?
too
It looked
old.
like they said American Legion maybe on the flag.
Okay, what's this horse stuff? And Joe, if one of those horses shits, I want you to go pick it up with your bare hands.
Should have get footage.
Is that like the Mounties?
Oh, she's
the mounted
standing
police?
on it, Joe. Get the lady standing on the horse.
Oh, look, there's the
there's
shit
the poop
scooper.
guy.
Oh, there's the wheelbarrow
Yeah.
guy. Every parade's got the wheelbarrow guy. It's the most thankless job, but it's necessary.
I don't know why you can't just leave it on the street.
Oh, this is going to be a bitch to edit listening to this shit.
Yeah.
All right, now we've got 7 fire trucks coming.
7 fire trucks. How many fires are in Grand Ridge?
There's a few.
We find out Joe's an arsonist.
I'm surprised you learned how to strike a match.
Oh, God, my fucking ears.
Grand Ridge Fire Department. It says happy birthday somebody on the side, doesn't it? Happy birthday, Cindy.
Joe, are they all running sirens or is it just the front one?
No, all of them are.
Oh,
Yeah, that's excessive.
oh my God.
Yeah, I don't see why they all have to run it.
I can't imagine actually being in that space right now.
Grand
Look,
Ridge
no
Fire
wonder
Department.
Joe can't hear people.
Since
Like,
1942. 1942 it says. So
Just once a year.
oh, fuck me.
now, do you know, Joe? Well, we probably can't hear you. I'll wait till. If it's a volunteer fire department, like, could you volunteer?
I mean, I'm sure anyone could. I don't know why you would.
Because your brother does EMT
Yeah.
stuff, so
Yeah,
he
he
probably
gets paid.
knows. Yeah, but I mean, he probably knows if there's a program you could, you know.
I mean,
You'd-
anyone could volunteer for anything. I don't know why you necessarily would, but I mean, it says volunteer on the side, so I guess.
Well, maybe you volunteer.
I guess these people are just running into burning buildings and they can't even get them 9 an hour, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Hey,
is that it?
for the fans of the Man with No Brain out there who are more savvy than me, somebody get on the Grand Ridge Wikipedia page and add Joe to the list of notable people.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But don't put down that Joe Buckley is Joe Buckley, comma, comedian and podcaster. Just put Joe Buckley,
Put down,
comma,
Joe Buckley / plus drinker
no,
and the commandeer of fluid.
no, like local wretch or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Town loony.
Local Sasquatch.
Yeah, even that, local Sasquatch. I think that's a good one. Because you're
Okay.
elusive, you don't come out all that often, but when you
Yeah.
do, it's a notable sighting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're the town anchor. You're always
Dragging
there,
it
and you
underneath the
drag it all
Dragging everything down.
All right. Well, at least we got through the. Looks like we're done with the fire trucks.
Yeah. For now, they might do a second lap. Who knows?
It's the only parade in the state
Okay,
that has 2 laps.
What's this car, Joe?
This is Bill Walsh.
Oh well, like I said, there you go. That's a business that's not in town, but it services the Illinois Valley.
Who was the
There
guy
you
sitting in
go.
the back, Joe?
That's the parade marshal.
Who was he?
I don't know.
Oh, this is pathetic, you bastard.
It probably
What?
said his
What?
name. It probably did say his name, Joe. But that's fine.
Okay. I was focusing on just trying to
Now-
get the best shot possible.
Is this the band coming up, Joe?
Yeah, it will be.
Oh, what's this? This group.
These are some blue people walking.
Blue people walking.
Are they giving out anything?
No.
No candy yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who are these people, Joe? There's signs on their
They
thing.
got signs 0, something
get,
0.
Get men checked for prostate cancer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's the tent your family was under.
Yeah.
Wearing the same shirts.
Oh no, they have those shirts. I don't think.
Oh wait,
They
is
have
this
the
a float
Ridge
right
Fest
here,
shirt.
Buckley? Is this a float?
It looks like
That's
it looks
a
like
float.
the first
You
time in history
dumbass.
there's a float in the Gandidge parade.
Well, I've this is my first time viewing Grand Ridge, and I've seen a float within the first 10 entries. So
What is this,
I'm
Joe?
calling
Okay,
bullshit.
Tell
I'm
us
calling
about
bullshit
I like
on what
the
you
float.
say.
What are we looking at here, Joe?
Was that a farm bureau or something?
This is Streeter.
Okay.
This
we
is
got
Streeter School?
rival high schools here.
Oh, there might be a fight. There might be a fight to break down. I don't know.
Hey, Joe,
See, there you go. What I was talking about. These are other towns that come to Grand Ridge because they know Grand Ridge citizens are involved in everybody else's stuff. So
Joe, turn the camera
I
on
think
you.
I think the high schoolers just got roped into it.
Joe, turn the camera on you. I want to see you dance. I want to see you dance right now. Come on.
Huh?
Turn the camera on you and dance to the drums. Come on, I want to see you bust a move.
No.
eh,
Joe, come on. It's just a little bit of dancing.
I'm
Fez
not going
Watley
to
would have
dance in
done
front
it.
of the children. I'm not going
Yeah.
to dance in front of the preteens. That
Fez-
could be illegal in some states.
Ugh, this is sad. The things you won't do for comedy, I just will never understand it.
Things Joe won't do for comedy. Funny stuff. Things Joe will do for comedy. Screaming about the same shit that nobody
Mhm.
likes.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what most comedians do. You think Seinfeld got new material after 30 years?
I think he did probably.
Yeah, probably.
I
And
don't
he had
know.
a huge TV show where he made like $500
You see,
million
the thing about
selling
Jerry
it into
Seinfeld
syndication.
is, Joe, is that he goes out and he has experiences, so he has things to say.
Mm.
All right, now what is it? Is high school reunions? Do you get, or is that the football team? What is that?
Yeah, some sort of football team.
Yep, looks like football.
Which
Okay.
one? What team?
Couldn't tell you. It's white and red.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Is he-
Streeter. Somebody yelled out Streeter.
Okay. Was that a Blue Lives Matter flag
Yeah.
I don't know, probably.
on their float? That's a little odd.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's Streeter,
They've
man.
got the Punisher logo on it.
Shut up. God damn it. You and the fucking
What?
Punisher. It's the only thing you know.
No, I read comic books. It's a good comic book. It's by Garth Ennis. That's the only one I care about.
The Punisher references are in jail right now. They are in Man with No Brain jail. You
Mhm.
cannot
Yeah.
mention the Punisher.
I don't know. He's got a very good run on the Marvel Max
It's the only
series.
one you've read, so don't
It's
act
only
like...
Yeah.
Punisher I've read. I read lots of comic books.
No, you don't.
I read Watchmen. I read The Boys. I read Tales from the Crypt. I read
So
Croc.
you read the stuff that people
read-
are like critically acclaimed or something.
Yeah, the good stuff. Yep.
Yeah, the good stuff. Fuck.
The good stuff.
Don't get me hot about this, Joe. We had a little chat. We're back together. God damn
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Well, I've seen a
There's
kid pick
somebody
up
in an
candy.
RV.
Yeah, there's candy going on. They may now.
Yeah.
Are there any kids around you? Because they may not throw. They may only be throwing candy to the kids, so they wouldn't throw
Yeah.
candy to
Yeah, I
a
believe so.
To
To
a
Joe
lone
Buckley.
adult. Joe, do you have any
I
young
don't
cousins?
see why not. I don't see why.
Do you have any
All
young
right, see all
cousins?
those kids out there. They've got bags, so definitely candy is on the way.
There's some candy.
All right, well,
But Joe, do you have any young cousins that you can go stand by?
yeah, because I
No.
mean they aren't going to throw it at you necessarily.
You don't have
You
any
gotta-
cousins that are like under the age of like 13?
No, nobody in my family's breeding.
Throttle and what does that say? Throttle and hum. Suppose that's a reference to you two.
Throttle and come.
Rattle.
Yeah. Throttle and hum.
Ugh.
I hope this guy
All
that
right,
we
here's
keep
another,
saying
sports
this,
team, it looks
just
like.
turns around and hits you in the
Just
face.
fucking wails on you. The camera goes flying up, and it comes down. We see Joe laying on the ground, covered in blood.
It's actually he didn't listen to the man with no brain. He just doesn't like. He didn't like what Joe was saying.
Got
What?
a piece.
There you
Oh,
go, get
hey!
I got a piece.
Eat it now
Eat it.
Yeah.
Turn the camera on yourself. Let's see this.
and leave the wrapper on.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I only have one hand, which makes things difficult.
Well, that's
You barely have one, even
Yeah.
when you're not holding stuff. Yeah,
All right.
There we
how's
go.
that
It's a
taste?
Granny Smith.
Okay. All right, flip that camera back around.
All
yeah,
right, parade's
that's just
over.
more. No, it's not.
No, it looks like there's some people way in the back.
Okay, I was
Okay.
gonna say because everybody's got bags of candy, so they're anticipating
And there was a second band, so there should be
Yeah.
another band coming through.
a fair amount of parade entries still.
Mm.
Because that wouldn't even be worth the fucking time. If you had like 7 entries, only like a couple of them were real, the rest were like
Yeah,
the
just park
cops
that
and
shit in front of everybody. You just let them walk up and touch it and kiss it like Joe would.
Mhm. I support the police. That's why I'm going to kiss every single one of them on the cheek.
What are we looking at here, Joe?
It's gonna be a while until the next
All right,
people.
then show us your face. Let's see your face.
yeah, do some stand up right now.
Yeah.
There we go. I flipped. Oh, wait a second. Somebody's got a mic. Somebody's got a hot mic.
Yeah, they said raise your hand if something.
Hmm.
Raise your hand if you have a bowl cut.
Oh yeah, my hand would be straight up in the air.
Raise your hand if you're prolapsed.
That one, my hand would go back down. My hand would get down on that.
To catch your prolapse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Nana Buckley's both arms would be up.
Woo!
All right. Is this one of the high
This
schools?
is another high school. I don't know.
What's the colors?
Blue and white.
Blue and white. What do their shirts say?
Nation. I don't think that's a high school.
God, are they white supremacists?
Maybe, yeah.
Well, is the announcer saying what these are?
I can't hear him. I can't make it out.
Does Grand Ridge have a high school, or you went to Ottawa East, so they don't, right?
Yeah,
No.
no high school. We don't really support higher education here.
They
Well,
have
you're just too small a town.
yeah, they have a K-8
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
building.
Yeah, you're like Bureau Valley. You know, all those towns on the west side of Illinois. They're too small for their own school, so they made that one school.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of those towns go to.
It's a feeder school.
Yeah.
Which is probably why Ottawa and Streeter are there, because I'm sure that some of the southern Grand Ridge residents might go to Streeter, but most would probably go to Ottawa High School.
All right. Okay, so I think this is another football team.
I'm going to guess this is Ottawa High School.
I don't know. They got 2 different uniforms.
Well, they probably have their home and away uniforms on. God, this is giving me motion sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Blair Witch. All right. Oh, this is Marquette.
Oh, Marquette.
Okay.
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 Looks like
There
they
you
got
go.
an ice cream truck.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
I
No,
wonder.
it's an auction truck. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I wonder
Yeah.
how Joe would have done if Joe had gone to Marquette instead. If he had gone to a Catholic academy, I wonder if Joe would have turned out differently, or if he just would have gone even firmer in his ways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would have tried to kill God by now.
God,
All right,
Oh,
what's
yeah,
this?
he's my brother.
What's this? Hey, who's that guy?
that's his brother. That was his brother.
Yeah, that's Jake.
Hey,
He
Hey,
got,
Jake,
he got the
brother.
day off.
Tell Jake we said
Yeah.
hi.
yeah, tell him what you're doing.
Yeah, the boys on the podcast say hi.
Tell him what you're doing.
I'm doing a
So-
live podcast. Yeah.
What'd your brother say?
Did he tell you to move out?
No, nothing much. He got a lemon shake up.
Good.
Yeah.
Joe, you should go live with your brother.
There you
that
go.
looks good,
Yeah,
that
looks
looks
good.
good.
Oh yeah.
Joe,
I'm
ask,
surprised you're not on on the truck.
So there you go, man. With no brain audience,
Oh,
we
look
got
at
a couple glimpses of Joe's brother. We are getting more family this weekend than we've had ever. So
Yeah, and Joe's brother's name is Jake, and he has a sister named Jess. So all J's. Something about J's and Buckleys.
and his mother is Judeline. So
Oh yeah. It's too hot out here. It's way too hot. I don't like
hell.
Can you imagine Joe Buckley being your big brother?
God.
He was the one that was supposed to
teach
you things.
Joe, what did you teach your brother Jake?
I taught him how to play Metal Gear Solid.
Well, Man with No Brain listeners will remember that was Joe was poking his brother in the eye all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He should get revenge right now by poking you in the eye. Right here in the parade line.
The main character has an eye patch.
Joe, ask your brother if you got a job, would he let you move in with you? Or would he let you move in with him?
Food's back there.
He's not.
He's ready to dip. He's like, this is enough Joe for today.
Yeah.
Down that kinda, right in that area.
Joe giving directions to anywhere is just, it's worse than just not asking. It's right over there, next to the thing, back there, eight paces to the left, 9 to the.
Joe, turn this camera on yourself and dance, God damn it.
Yeah.
I want to see some rocking and some rolling.
All the 4 flute boys, they got nothing to do. It's all about the drum.
Well, it's just not their part right now.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. They got nothing to do right now.
Kind of sounded like the music at the end of Phantom Menace.
Oh. All right. Looks like there's some garbage trucks coming up.
Wow.
I will say that. I was surprised to see the garbage truck earlier.
Yeah.
Whose birthday?
Oh, it's somebody's birthday. I think Megan.
Man,
this Megan and Cindy, man, they're way cooler than you are, Joe. What's up with that?
Mm-hmm.
They get a parade for their birthday. What did Grand Ridge do for you?
Yeah.
I got a $5 coupon over to the Steak and Shake. That was nice, Grand Ridge.
You should at least get a free massage at the Grand Ridge Massage Works or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 massage parlors. One of them's a legit place. One of them's a Robin's Pug.
Well,
you don't know that. You don't know that. And then you're going to say, I've heard things. Who did you hear it from?
Yeah. Cool, yep.
I hope it was your dad. I hope your dad is the one that knows about this.
All right, so there's 6-wheelers.
What if Joe was like a semi aficionado? He just really loved semi trucks, like a kid.
Yeah, he's telling you all about the history of the long haul drivers.
Yeah,
and then all the ancillary things like the CBs and the CB culture. And you had to have a good handle. You had to have a good handle.
Yeah, I like truckers. They piss in like Gatorade bottles so outside of their window.
Well, some do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My dad worked on the interstate for 30 some years, and he saw that all the time.
Yeah, a Gatorade bottle has like a nice open mouth, so you can completely piss in that without getting it on your pants, trousers.
God damn it!
Did you say trousers?
Yeah, trousers.
I like that.
Trousers. What's this, Joe? What am I looking at?
Let me see. It's like a old-timey circus kind of thing.
A circus thing?
Was that for the circus that was there? So something about Ottawa, August 23rd?
Is it a petting zoo?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can you... Joe, can you read?
I can read.
I'm beginning to wonder if this
camera... asking you to read signs, and there's been a lot of hardships with that.
I'm wondering if
No, it's because the signs are tiny. I can't read. I don't have good eyes.
Joe, we've been able to read this on this blurry video, but also I'm wondering if this video is actually Joe's eyes. Like, all this shaking, all the blurriness. This is what Joe actually sees.
Oh, man, you can fit yourself into that wheel.
You could stick what?
You can fit yourself into that wheel. That's a big wheel.
Yeah.
All right, and now we got about 50 tractors coming up, and I think that'll be the end of the parade.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of candy being thrown out, but maybe we just
No,
can't
no.
see. Or anything given out. I mean, a
No,
lot of
not even a
times
pencil.
these parades will have a guy running for office maybe the next year, or they'll have an organization giving out little calendars or even pamphlets, but there's been really nothing given out.
No. Oh, a couple people have an umbrella. That's good.
Well, get the sun out of their eyes.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, no,
that,
it is bright out here. Here, I'll show you guys the sun.
well, I was going to say, you know that Joe woke up like 10 minutes before he had to do this, because I'll bet you anything, if Joe had been up with enough time to get ready, he would have a chair, he would have an umbrella, he would have like a giant can of Mountain Dew or a bottle of Mountain Dew.
Yep.
So this is an unprepared Buckley we've got right now.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. I would have my UV blue.
I will say, there's been too many tractors for my liking.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
This
more coming.
parade
You're
is
gonna
like
see about
90%
40,
tractors.
50.
And there's too much space between everything. It's taken too
Yeah.
fucking long. Like,
I mean,
whoever- Joe, tell your Nana she fucked this up.
yeah, tell
Okay.
her she needs.
Yeah,
It's
I'll let
time
her
to.
know.
It's time to retire. It's time to let
Okay.
the next generation.
Yeah, it's time for
handle-
you, Joe,
No,
to take over.
no, I'm not doing this. Absolutely not.
Because seriously,
no, the
most of
parade
these,
dies with me.
most of this is just like it's like, all right, that looks just like the tractor I saw a second ago. The other guy had. There's like no effort. So you aren't totally incorrect, Joe. Even though we saw one or two floats,
Well, here comes a yellow one.
it
you
is
like yellow tractors,
it is
right?
pretty much like no effort put into a lot of this.
This is
I don't know. I don't think the people at home have ever seen a yellow tractor.
Joe, get in your car. Go get in your car and just join the parade. Come on, do it for the
I'm
comedy.
just gunning it.
No, don't gun it. Just drive slowly.
Mhm.
Oh, you're so.
Joe is all hot air, guys.
Yeah. Even with the
No, I can barely
comfort
hear
of
you. Wow.
your
The siren's
family
going
runs
back
this
on.
shit. Your family runs this, so there's no reason to be even uncomfortable. You could just say, "Hey, mom and dad, can I pop my car in the parade? I wanna just drive through." They probably would
Yeah,
have been like,
they
"Sure."
would say no. No, you can't. People are allowed to drive cars in the parade. It's never happened before. You bring great shame on your grandma.
Yeah, you see, this is what Joe does when you catch him in a moment where he knows he could have tried a little bit harder, but he didn't want to.
I should be in my protege in the parade, just unannounced. I'm
Well,
sure there's
why
no
not?
way I would get arrested at
But
the
again,
very end.
Joe, no, this isn't about that. This is just about you taking a step up to bring some laughs to your fans. That's all they want. Is just they want you to be entertained, and like that would be very entertaining and very low effort and low risk. Just you in a parade.
I mean, it was Killdozer was entertaining whenever that guy outfitted his car.
You see,
with,
again,
like,
you're just
all those real
completely
plating.
deflecting. You're deflecting,
Yeah.
Joe.
All right, if there's one more tractor, I want you to run up there and have it run over your foot and flatten it out like a
there's a whole
cartoon.
line coming. There's more tractors.
Like,
I see tractors all the way down my eyes to see.
Next year, Joe. Next year, you're going to be in the
there
parade.
it is.
You are going to be in the. Oh, fuck me!
Jesus.
God damn it!
I'm not lying at all. There it is. They're just. It's one of those. Got to be the one you kissed. Have you recognized it yet?
No, I haven't. No. I'm a kiss and dasher. I don't really keep up to the cars. I suppose.
You don't remember which tractor it was
I don't
yesterday?
take them to dinner, and I don't buy them lunch after the fact.
I don't want to be an asshole because farming is an important part of life across the globe. But these are guys that hang out together every evening, anyways. They've all seen each other's tractors.
Yep.
Except for the occasional kid who would be excited specifically for tractors. Who the fuck is this for?
Yeah, really. Because there's not even anything like on the sides of them,
No.
like just a funny little joke or a, hey, and there's not it's cool like that old timey, I guess, tractor there, but they need to divide it up. So you get a couple of tractors and you get the whatever the people giving out the prostate cancer.
Yeah.
And then another, because when your final act, your third act is all just slow tractors.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we got probably another hour of this.
What the fuck?
Hey, people are just driving through the parade.
I know. What the fuck? This is a shit show.
This is you were.
And now you know why I'm not allowed my car.
You're not wrong, Joe. This parade
fine.
is pretty weak. It's pretty weak.
Look at somebody else going.
A parade is there to be watched. The idea is I'm supposed to see something. Everyone's supposed to be showing off. That is what a parade is. And there really isn't a whole lot of showing off. There's not even.
Yeah, and also, where are these cars going? Like, are people dipping out of town? Like,
I think that guy was giving out something.
Just anywhere but here. Just anywhere but Grand Ridge.
Jesus Christ, Joe, you're one of the worst cameramen I've ever seen in my life.
No, I'm a good cameraman. I'm just not a good phone cameraman.
You should be eating again. You know, all things for next year. We should make up some business cards for you. With no brain and malevolent movies on it, and then you could just be handing these out at the parade. You don't even have to be in the parade to do that.
Yeah. I've got like all those USB drives I stole. I can put like episodes of the show on there.
Well, I think it'd be just easier.
If a kid grabbed that and took it home and his parents got upset about it, that wouldn't be good for us.
Yeah.
But if we get that picture of you, putting your finger to your lips and making that little cherub fucking naughty boy face, and it just says professional podcaster on it with no information.
Yeah, no address to anything, not even the name of the show.
Nothing. That would be funny. I would enjoy that.
But yeah, you could just be walking around, say, hey, happy Grand Ridge days. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming out. And hand it out. People will take the car. They may throw it away, but they will take it when you go up to them and say, hey, because it's the parade. It's just part of it. Yep. that final tractor.
Oh, we almost missed the track.
And the siren. The fucking siren.
Who's doing the siren?
This town is a fucking mess.
What is the siren for?
Yeah,
Where is the siren?
Hill. This is exactly like Silent Hill.
It's just tractor.
In my town, they do the tornado siren test the first Tuesday of every month, and it's usually like 10 a.m. in the morning or something. Is that what this is? Is that somehow the tornado siren day lined up with Ridge days?
That was just bad planning.
No, I think this is just a little celebration.
Look at these people. Nobody gives a fuck. They're all leaving. They did their part, and they're like, fuck it.
Because I tell you, man, the Homestead Festival in Princeton, they have the parade, and it's huge. They're more like half the population, like the town's population doubles that day. The fucking entire main street's shut down. It's packed. You've got hundreds of floats. Yeah, you have tractors like this, and you have some people who just kind of do that. But you have people like decorating the floats, and all the high school classes are back, and all the class reunions have their own floats, and people are drinking on the floats, and there's fist fights often. I remember a couple of years ago, there was a fight that went on YouTube. It was wonderful. And those are a big fun parade, but this.
Well, Joe, Joe, you keep complaining about it, but you can do something about it. I hate to say it, buddy, but you can get a regular phone plan.
I'll pay the $100 a month.
I mean, I get that, Joe. You're very frugal, but for somebody who it needs technology with him at all times, and you could also download stuff better, when you're on the go, you should just do it. Pull the trigger on it. That's a Fez Watley response right there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he loves grunting. Yep. Yeah, if you look up grunting in the dictionary, it's copyrighted. Fez Marie Watley.
You're so defensive, which means it's true. I know. Yep. I already know it's true. I'm going to look it up, but I already know it's true, Joe.
Yep, that's okay. That's okay. Try to look it up and crucify me. That's fine.
Oh, you see? You're so defensive.
Listen to this.
I've already gone through this. That's why.
I've already gone through this. You should be saying that to yourself every day.
Yeah, man.
All right, we got more tractors down the line.
This is crazy. This is like the parade is. It isn't a parade. It's a tractor show.
Look,
it started out as a parade, but now it's just a tractor show.
Man, my grandfather and his father and his father, they were all farmers down in Pontiac. And I appreciate what farmers do. It's hard fucking work. You make your money and you're feeding people and stuff. But
we do subsidize them. We do subsidize them with our tax.
Well, yeah, because that's necessary, because eventually we will need that food. And so we need these people to keep working. They have to be able to do this. So there's a purpose behind that. I have no issue with that.
Well, in a lot of cases, that we actually pay farmers to not grow crops. That's
I understand that, Joe, but there's a rhyme and a reason behind it, okay? I have no issue giving farmers money. I have no issue with all the fucking money you've taken from me, you motherfucker.
Yeah, Joe, don't get all...
Both from the taxes and from the food I've bought you. But anyways, my point is, I'm going to take them down a notch here, Joe. This parade is pathetic. These tractors are pathetic. Get them the fuck out of here.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with their jobs or their livelihood. I just have an issue with all these tractors in this parade. A tractor's a tractor's a tractor.
That's what I'm saying. This is not Tractor Farm Days. This is Grand Ridge Days. This is a celebration. Well, maybe so. I don't know much about Grand Ridge, but I just mean a town's festival parade usually is a smattering of all sorts of different, interests and businesses.
I mean, the thing of it is, like,
there's clowns and shit usually.
Yeah. It's more like a retirement village with a school.
Joe, I don't know if you know this, but next year I want you to dress up as Bill Essick. He was a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds, and he's from Grand Ridge.
Hey.
Or you could dress up like
John. Is he still alive?
No.
I don't see Bill Essick down here.
Okay, what about John Houston Finley? He was the editor-in-chief for the New York Times and the commissioner of education for the state of New York.
Down here. He's down in New York.
No, because he's fucking dead, dude. He died in fucking 1940. But my point is that there's history here. There's fun stuff. I'm not blaming
somebody
you.
Could have made a parade Somebody could have made a float celebrating that.
Yeah, I'm not blaming you for this parade being a turd. No. It's not your responsibility. Although, if your dad was elected mayor and it looked like this, I would be fucking reaming his ass out.
Oh, maybe there'd be a recall right now.
Yeah.
I'd sign it. I would buy property tomorrow just so I could sign it.
Okay,
let's see. I'm trying to find some other information of things that could be.
The funny thing about Grand Ridge is everyone who's notable who was born here, they don't come back. They end up moving.
Well, yeah. I mean,
well, you have to move to be in the career field that makes you notable. If your town doesn't have that career field, like a professional baseball team, yes, you have to go elsewhere.
Well, probably the most famous person from our area, as far as like historically, is
Walt Willie?
No, not Walt Willie. I can't say his name.
Very famous.
Clyde Tombaugh.
Oh, is that the guy who discovered Pluto?
Yeah, he's from Streator. And so, he didn't stick around because where the fuck is there a planetarium around here?
Yeah, and it's like with Princeton, it's Richard Widmark. Richard Widmark went to high school in Princeton, and, went on to become a big, major movie star. And the drummer for the Doobie Brothers as well.
You know what? I've got an issue with these guys right here. I've got an issue with them that they think that we even want to see their fucking tractor. Joe, you showing up in your car would actually be interesting at this point.
Yeah, because it's like, wait a minute, that's not a tractor.
Yeah. And if you had a sign on the side of your car, Joe, if you had a sign on the side of your car that just said "not a tractor," that'd be the funniest fucking thing right now. At least it's not a tractor.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna do that next year. You're putting a sign on your car that says, "At least it's not a tractor."
I will ride with you. I will come back and ride with you, Joe.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Hey, I like that one there. There you go. It was a purple one.
Yeah, it's kind of purple.
I mean, at this point, this is what you got to look for. It's purple. And then is this the end of it then, or is that just a dude trying to get downtown?
I'm not sure. It looks like it might be wrapping up.
Okay. All right.
What's this though? What's this little? Is that just patrons? People having a good time, or?
Yeah. Just a proud American.
At the end of the parade, anybody is allowed to join in if you want. So.
Yeah. So Joe, you could have just come in at the very end.
Oh, why didn't know that? I don't know.
I know you don't.
You could have made a float dedicated to Fezwali.
Yeah.
And just blared his bits. Him crying and
him grunting.
Yeah.
And
him saying
him screwing up live reads.
Yeah. There was a good one where like he did like a Mrs. Fields live or anything. He just started crying in the middle of it.
Yeah. And he probably still got paid for that ad.
Oh yeah. No, the cookie place sent out like a hashtag Fez tears.
Well, at least they were a good sport about it.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, is this the end? Are we done here?
Oh, looks like it.
I think
parade's
that's
over.
the end. There's random cars and guys with walkers now, and I don't think that's the parade. So.
Is there
They're
anything?
allowed to be in the parade.
Is there anything else on the
circus today?
Yeah, is there anything else going on in town that's worth your time?
I could see if the circus thing is still open. It's like it's like a little miniature circus. It's just little models.
Okay, here's what's going on in town today.
Well, let me see.
There was a 9:00 church service, non-denominational. The craft market's still going until 4. The food trucks are still going until 3. The Ottawa FFA serving pork chops by Tractor Show tent. You've got 12 minutes to get yourself a pork chop.
Yep. Did you have the pork chop last night?
Yeah. I did. Oh, I'll send you that picture.
All right.
Joe, there's an ice cream social at the Methodist Church. Go get some ice cream.
Yeah.
I have it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Say thank you, sir.
Ah, what a time to freeze. I know he didn't do it, but still. We just hear he just starts doing his bit where he's like, "Get your hands off me! Shoot me! Shoot me!" What is going on? You know what we should do? Gosh, you see, I wish Joe had balls. I want to put Joe in a WQV t-shirt, act like it's a legit station, and get a big microphone and have Joe interview people. It's such a bummer that he won't do that stuff.
Well, he won't. I think Joe just got assimilated into the Skynet.
Yeah, what if this is the last image that we have of Joe?
And it becomes like a Lake Mungo Blair Witch thing where we have the last video nobody knows, and people in town claim they never even saw Joe. We talked to the barbecue folk. They said they never sold anything to him, never saw him before. It's this big mystery. What happened to Joe? Was he even there? Is Joe been a living thing? Is he a ghost?
It's like Marble Hornets.
His brother says he never knew him.
It's like Marble Hornets. It's just called Porcelain Nuggets.
Stinky gravy.
Oh, that fucking movie.
Diaper
gravy.
We talked to his family. They said, we've only had 2 kids.
That would be
we
fucking
talked to
terrifying.
people we know, and even Trevor and Zach, they're like, what are you talking? Who's Joe? And the old recordings have no Joe. The Man with No Brain episodes have no Joe. It's just you and I talking.
I'd have to bump my therapy appointments up to weekly.
You actually live with a therapist at this point. You have to.
What is going on, Joe? He must be in that building and just not have reception or something.
Yeah. That must be where the circus is. So, and he can't hear us, so he can't know just to leave. Because we're not getting anything. I can hear him every now and then. Even through all that electrical, digital nonsense, you can. Joe's voice is so distinct, you can still tell when he's talking. Oh, there you go.
I heard the door open. Is he taking he just starts taking a sloppy shit in the bathroom.
That tenderloin, the oil on that loin just went right through him.
God. I hate that fucking picture of him at the radio station.
There we go. My 4G's back on.
I can't even see it.
Oh, it's just his icon when his video's not active.
Oh, from the radio.
He's just got that
fucking little damn picture,
creeping smile on him.
Yeah, I remember taking that damn.
Joe,
thing.
what just happened? Walk us through what just happened.
So there was a bunch of like little minifigures, like Lego minifigures, but not Lego, and they're all in a circus. They're enjoying the festivities, all the little figures.
Was it cool?
It was
like
well
it's a
made.
display,
I mean, there
right?
were,
it's like a built.
Yeah,
display.
It's like a big display. Yeah, with like a bunch of little mini people and like mini elephants.
Okay. Was it cool though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it seems
like
like a lot of
miniature
effort was
work.
put into it.
I like miniatures.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's one of the reasons I like Godzilla movies so much. I like the miniature work. I like seeing that.
We should just put like a little like Biollante in there, or like a little Mothra, and see if they know this.
Yeah,
Joe,
it'd been
go
fun.
to the ice cream social at the church.
I think that's for small children. I think I would be labeled a pedophile if I went in
No,
that
it
building.
doesn't. It doesn't say that. It just says ice cream social at Methodist Church. I mean,
Yeah,
adult,
it's them-
I just ate ice cream yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, who
Adults eat
likes ice cream? Children.
Why are you saying that?
Everybody eats ice cream, Joe. It's a fucking
Yeah.
town festival. Of course, they've got an ice cream social.
Yeah.
It's for everybody.
Why don't you? Okay, instead of like coming up with a bit, why don't you just tell us why you don't want to go to the ice cream social?
Why? Who's running it?
Well, again,
Who's there that you
just
don't
a
want to see?
label that I think would be thrust upon me.
Joe, stop it! Just tell
What
us
are
the
you
truth.
talking
Why
about?
don't you want to go to the ice cream social?
Well, if you would have gone
Okay, that is the reason. Yeah.
You don't want to go to the ice cream social because you think you'll be labeled a child predator.
Yeah, just a single man looking at the ice cream social.
What?
Well,
I
you're going to go
cannot
get ice
follow this
cream.
logic at all.
Yeah, it's a town festival. You live in the town. You're going to go get some ice cream. I don't see what
you walk
the issue
into
would be for that.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
If you walked into the fucking church on a Sunday when it's in session and just started shouting, "Where's the ice cream?" Yeah, that would raise some fucking eyebrows. But like, it's a fucking parade day. It's great. It's Gandidge Day.
And I want to, Joe,
Okay, fine, I'll go.
if being a single man is going to stop you from doing all kinds of stuff in life, you're not going to do anything in life, Joe.
Yeah. Well, and the main reason I want you to go is
Okay,
because
I'll go to the petting zoo. I'll go to the preschool.
don't go to the petting zoo. That's different. But also,
I'll go hang out in the park. I'll go.
I
on
assume the
the
ice cream's free, so I'm just thinking out for you, free food.
Yeah, this is weird, Joe. I think there's something else going on. Is there somebody at the ice cream social that you know is running it that you don't want to see? Is it family there or something?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, is this
Oh,
it?
I'll grab some lemonade. Yeah,
What's the difference though? If it's free ice cream or free lemonade, I don't
Literally
understand.
don't understand it. Yeah, like if what you're saying is true, that there's just like there's somebody in town Joe doesn't like to
Hey, can I
see,
get a
doesn't like to be
lemon
around there, an asshole to him or something. I would
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
get that.
Oh, I get that 100%.
Yeah, there's tons of people around here I don't want to fucking see.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, their businesses I won't patronize because I don't like the people who run it. That's normal. You get to pick and choose where you spend your dollars. And if the guy who owns this restaurant has been shitty or is an enemy of you or your family, yeah, you don't want to give him money. So, I don't know, maybe or maybe a family member's running the ice cream social and he just doesn't want them to see that he's out.
Cool,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
We don't know. We don't know with Joe.
Yeah, no, thank
You
you.
listening to this don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. It's a man with no brain.
All right.
Is that
Yep,
a
I got a
nipple?
lemonade.
Oh, it's his thumb. Okay, you've got a lemonade. What
Looks
was
good.
that? Was it just a lemonade stand, or were they selling anything? Oh, he's really going at it. Jesus.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, what is this thing with you? You didn't have a drink with your tenderloin. What is that? No liquids with food. I don't understand this.
My poor juice is going on and off. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you. I'm wondering aloud, why do you eat stuff without
Cool.
drinking something and then chug it later?
I like having everything compartmental.
Compartmentalized.
Yes.
Joe,
Yeah, I like things in neat little boxes.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks for the bit, Joe. Why do you actually do that? I'm genuinely curious. It's not wrong. It's just different. What is going on?
You cut out.
Okay, can you hear me?
Well, don't hang next to the mausoleum. Go out in the so we can,
Okay,
the
so
closer you are to bricks, the less I feel we're going to get reception.
I'll get this another day. God damn it. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, then now I'm back.
We know you are.
See the difference. I'm totally different. I have to have liquid when I'm eating. If the drink is gone, I stop eating. So if I'm at a restaurant and let's say my drink is gone, and until I get a refill, I stop eating. I just have to have both. I like to have both going on. I've always been that way. But Joe's like the opposite. He can totally sit there and eat a greasy salty sandwich,
Yeah.
which to me is just, I would absolutely have to drink something.
Absolutely.
But he's okay with not.
Well, again, I only have the two hands. So if I would have got a drink in a single one, you guys would have been in the pocket for 35 minutes.
35 minutes. You mean a minute to go find a place to sit? Because believe me, you it's like you have a GPS in your brain that knows the closest place to sit down.
I just keep cutting in and out.
Tyler and I are still here, so we're filling in those breaks, so don't worry about it.
Okay, cool, thank you.
What's the plan,
Oh,
Joe?
there's a tractor coming.
Well, jump on the back of it.
Looks like Ridge Fest is over. I think Ridge Fest is basically over.
No, Joe, I want you to piss on the engine and blow it up. I'm tired of looking at tractors. God. Joe, what is
just go up to all the tractors and offer to piss into the engines in case they don't have any antifreeze. You don't have any coolant?
Yeah, I'll cool it down for you.
All right, just go offer to piss in all the engines.
Joe's piss runs hot. Joe's piss runs at like 105 degrees.
Oh yeah, that's probably why I got fired from the Roxy. My piss is so hot they couldn't use it for the drug test.
You didn't get fired from the Roxy.
No, they just saw their opportunity. They saw their opportunity and took it.
Yes, Ryan is right. Also, they probably haven't hired anybody back because it's been so slow. I'm sure the manager
I have no idea.
And like 2 people can run that place on their own.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, what's the plan? Where are we going right now?
Well, what's left to do?
It's basically the ice cream. Anything that you haven't done thus far is like the ice cream social. You could go to the art show. You go back to the food trucks, the craft market. I think that was a bust.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
So it sounds like it's the art show or the ice cream social.
Where's the art show at? I can show you guys some cool art.
I do, or it says art show -GRGS. Does that mean anything to you?
Grand Ridge probably stands for Grand Ridge
gas station.
Grand Ridge General. Is there anything called that?
No, absolutely. We don't have a store.
Well, no, I mean, is there a town square? Is there a city hall?
It says on their website or on the Facebook page, it does say 11 to 3 art show at GRGS.
Grand Ridge Grade School?
Oh, Grand Ridge Grade School.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And so I would recommend you go to the ice cream social at the church instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go get some ice cream.
Because if anything, the kids are at the art show because it's at the school. I bet the kids.
Kids love art. Kids love looking at like paintings and stuff.
No, kids love making art, and I'm sure that the school is putting it on because they're featuring their students' art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe there was a themed thing like, hey, everybody draw your favorite memories from previous Grand Ridge days, and it's just
draw your favorite dinosaur.
It's just tractors.
Yeah, it's just hundreds of pictures of tractors.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. These tractors.
And go to the ice cream social if you and then go to that maybe that's what it is. Go to the little stand over there, the little tent. Isn't that where your family was yesterday?
I got the lemonade.
Okay, so is that the same church that the ice cream's at?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Just start screaming, "Where's the ice cream? Where's the ice cream?"
Oh, so this is just down the street from your house, Joe.
Yeah, because I noticed it was Sylvan.
Oh, it's 5 for pie and ice cream.
Okay,
Joe,
I'm going to send you the money. What do you want? Because you're so fucking frugal. What do you want?
Yeah. Cheap ass.
I'm not. Yeah.
I want to see you eat a piece of pie. Do you like
Get
pie?
a rhubarb pie. Ask for the rhubarb.
I don't really like pie.
I don't care. You eat that pie. I don't care if you like it. You eat that pie.
I bet you would love the crust of a pie, Joe. It's just like fucking sugary gold.
Yeah.
I've tried pie before. I don't really like it.
All right, so what are you getting
today?
then?
It's Grand Ridge Days. Be adventurous as he's walking the fuck away.
No, I'm going into the building.
Oh, is that where the ice cream is?
I would assume. You can't just have it outside.
Well,
that could be right. That could be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still driving us crazy, but fine.
Okay. Yeah. I've got a message of the madness.
Oh, but I figured the ice cream social, they would actually have like an ice cream cart, like a commercial vendor, Sizzlers or something.
Starting to see something new for once. This place is empty, Joe. Ransack it.
Oh, yeah.
Grab what you can and get out.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
And everything that Joe says
No,
is
no.
true. They're all questioning him because he's a single man in the
Yeah,
church.
exactly. Yep, I'm out of here.
Well, we're
Yeah, there's no ice cream. No ice cream to be found.
okay.
We'll start yelling for it. Yell ice cream. Just start yelling the
Okay.
words ice cream. Ice cream.
Joey want icy.
We want ice cream.
Start
Ice
letting
cream
them
for ice
ask.
cream.
Start demanding. Say, don't you know who I am? Nana
Mhm.
Buckley.
I'm
Are
a
you familiar with
podcaster.
Nana Buckley? I'm her first grandson. And I demand ice cream.
Yeah. All right. So I think Ridge Fest this year was kind of a bust.
I don't think it's been a bust at all. I think it's been great. Joe, you've been walking
Okay.
around
No,
in the
I meant the
community.
festival. I meant the festival was a bust, but the podcast is good.
I think the festival is probably how it always is.
Yeah.
I imagine
don't think
Grand
you
Ridge
really
Fest
have
is.
an understanding of what Grand Ridge Days is. I'm assuming you know what, Joe? I'm going to go out on a ledge here and assume that most of the time, if not every time you participated in Grand Ridge Days, you only left the house to go get the pork chop dinner.
No,
It was
I'm
brought
out
to
and
him.
about.
It was brought to
I'm
him.
out and about. I go. Oh, I'll send you a picture of that.
Yeah, let's see
Well,
that pork chop dinner. I'll share
Yeah,
it.
let's
Or unless you're going to drop it in the Man with No Brain chat.
I'll try to do that. Yep. If my 4G doesn't crap out.
If my 4G doesn't crap out. We have a solution to this problem, but it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's
for
$100 a
Buckley.
month. It's a cool solution.
It's not
It's $100
$100
a month.
a
Anyway, I
month.
spent $1,700 last month on magic cards.
I mean,
Yeah. That's an investment. I'm investing.
It's not an investment. You're not going to go and buy a car with magic cards.
Okay, that's a decent looking chop. That's a decent looking chop.
Yeah, $12. Not bad. It's like a charity thing.
Yeah. With
normally
these
is.
festivals, it is what it is.
So Joe's got a styrofoam to-go container that's got 2 chops in it, 2 fairly large chops, a small bit of what look like, are those baked beans or pinto beans?
Yeah.
Baked beans. The family says the beans are very disappointing this year.
Yeah, they don't even look like they just look like beans, like there's no liquid to it. Like,
is there any bacon in there?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay.
There's applesauce, 2 small slices of bread, and then a cup of coleslaw.
From Colders. Yeah.
What was
That's
that?
cool. I don't really like pork chops myself, but it still looks it looked all right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're boneless. Boneless chops. They were pretty good.
The butterfly pork chops.
Yeah. And my grandma actually bought like the leftover cooked pork chops. So we've got like a fridge full of them.
God damn it, dude. Did she get that for you specifically?
Not for me specifically. No, my cousin's here where it's a family gathering. We like to eat chops.
All right.
That was the part of the contract. Any chops left over go to Nana Buckley.
Mm-hmm.
They just brought them over in a wheelbarrow. Actually, a tractor pulled up with a stacked
It
up
was a
high, just
tractor
stacked up
pull.
high like pancakes. It was just like a big, all the way to the sky, just cold butterfly pork chops.
Joe, are
Well,
you
you know what? It was just like the Malevolent movie we just watched.
Yep. Joe, are you willing to show the fans your house, like the exterior?
Yeah, that's fine. You can already see me on Google Maps. It's fine. People can just stalk me and send me pipe bombs and send me their cum in a jar.
I like if you don't want to, you can just say no instead of making a
No, I mean you
pathetic
can
bit out of
search
it.
up Joe Buckley Grand Ridge and you can find me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Grand Ridge, Joe Buckley.
It's just that picture of him looking cross-eyed.
Well, actually, okay, this is a bit freaky. If you do that at truepeoplesearch.com, I assumed it's one of those things where it's like, hey, pay to learn about somebody. But no, there's a picture of Joe's fucking address with the dot on it. And it has the actual number for his address. So
yeah, you can probably find lots of stuff online about
I don't
people.
even want to Google myself. I don't like this idea.
All that stuff's up there.
Joe Buckley Gape Prolapse. Oh my God.
Oh, I found the Grand Tootsie Roll.
All right, well, good. That's it's got a wrapper on it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Pop that sucker in the mouth.
All right, let me see.
Are we walking to your house?
The 2-hand situation.
We know. Everybody has been taking a shot of whiskey every time this episode you reference that you only have 2 hands, and everybody has died from alcohol poisoning. Nobody's left.
Okay, no. Just stand on the sidewalk. Let's get a shot of the house.
No, wait. I gotta set this down. I gotta set the cup down.
Pour the cup into that plant.
And like part of this is just
WGN
Joe's,
Cubs. Okay.
Yeah, part of this is just Joe's decision making. Like, he does not want to have to hold more things than he has to. Like, he refuses to. Like, rather than try and navigate these waters.
Well, no. I've got to get a clear shot of the melted.
You haven't had a clear shot this whole day, dude. Like, I hate to burst your bubble, but
Old
like,
Joe
okay.
Paul Greengrass Buckley.
Well, again, I'm a much better cameraman with my DSLR than I am with my phone.
we
I'll
can
take
put that to
your
the
word for
test. That looks like shit.
Yeah, that looks like those beans. Did they just wrap up beans and throw those out at the parade? The leftover beans because
Yeah.
they were disappointing. Ew.
that face.
When Joey ate that piece of candy, he looked like a fish when you feed them, and they were just doing that mouth thing.
Mhm.
I immediately saw my the angel fish that I had back in the day transporting.
He's sitting down. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
well, he has to. He can't stand and eat because the blood
Mm-mm.
sugar rush and the insulin, his legs will collapse. Look at that picture of himself on his shirt. Look at that, everybody. That's who you spend time with. Everybody listening, think of the hours you've spent listening to Joe. It's our fault, you know.
But
We're
those
no
have
better.
been some funny
Just
hours.
think about it.
Those have been some
Just think
comedic
about it.
hours.
Killing me, Ryan.
You know, this is what we're all doing. You know what I mean?
This is my
We're
Sunday.
voluntarily doing this, and you are voluntarily listening and watching this. I'm just saying, let's reassess. Let's start
Yeah.
doing some reassessments for ourselves.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen,
I think
welcome.
we should move to 2 episodes a week.
Phase 3, the man with brain. Welcome to the life and story of Trevor McCandless. See you, Joe. You're out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, Joe. Go. All right. There's your face. Yep. Let's show me your yard. Show me your yard. It looks
Oh,
like there's been some
okay.
yard work being done.
This is the backyard.
Yeah, it's the backyard.
Well, we got tomatoes.
All right, so let's see the
So who's
garden. Let's see the garden.
Yeah, who's the gardener in the family?
My mom does it.
Well,
Good
let's
for Mom.
show off her work. Show off her hard work.
Joe, grab one of those tomatoes and take a bite out of it.
Yeah.
There's some of her lovely maters.
No, seriously, grab a tomato, take a bite out of
I
it.
don't like tomatoes.
Again, what he won't do for the bit, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
You biting in that tomato, gagging and coughing, it'd be funny, and you know it'd be funny, but you know it makes you
You
uncomfortable.
also don't even
so we
have to
can't
eat
do
it. You
it.
could just spit it right back out. So you just taking the bite would be funny.
Also,
Joe would, Joe would eat a bug before he'd eat the tomato.
That is
I was
so
going to say there's bug
true.
poison on them. There is bug poison on them.
What do you mean there's bug poison on them?
Keep the bugs out.
You're saying it's to your mom's small garden that she sprays insecticide on them?
Pesticide, I believe.
Okay, so you can't take it inside and wash it off with the hose?
Maybe. Yeah.
But you're not gonna. It's fine. We've come to learn we're in phase 2. I'm obsessed with phase 2. We're learning a
Yeah.
lot more about
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yes, putting Joe in real life circumstances where he's not just regaling what he said or did.
And he's down.
We're seeing.
Fucking hell.
So if Joe was telling us about how he went to Grand Ridge Days, he'd have all these bits and he'd be bragging about doing this, that, and the other. And we would learn nothing. What we're learning here is seeing Joe out in the wild. We're getting a picture of what Joe's really like. And Joe is very timid and he's polite. And
Well, again, I have to live here after the podcast is over.
And Joe,
yeah,
there's
but you don't go out and do anything.
There's nothing wrong with that, Joe. In fact, I'm glad that you are respectful of people, and you might still be loud in certain settings, but at least you're respectful of them and their space and what you say. But like the what you project to the rest of the online world is the exact opposite of that. Everything's an inconvenience for you. Fuck everybody. Fuck anything. And I'm not like upset about this. I'm just pointing out the clash here of what you project and what you really are. We're glad that you are this way. It would just be great if maybe like if you really want to do the comedy thing, maybe you put yourself out on a ledge sometimes, or if you dial back the talk of I'm Mr. Comedian, I'm Fez Watley's baby that crawled out of his butt. Ooh.
No, he never had sex, not once in his life.
Remember when Joe believes that the bits are real?
They absolutely are real. There was a man crying on the radio for 7.5 years and they wouldn't fire him.
Oh yeah, well that would tell me that the entire thing is a bit.
Yeah.
No, that's
because
because
most
it was his
places
best
would not
friend.
continue to employ a guy
He
who didn't do his
13
job.
No, he had 13 stents in his heart when he died. He had to have that job for the health insurance. Otherwise, he would have died.
Well, I'm just surprised then that a major commercial radio station, which lays people off because they don't like the way that someone parts their hair at one point, would be willing to keep on somebody that's such a liability and doesn't actually do their broadcast job.
Yeah. I mean, they were on the Opie and Anthony channel, and O&A liked those guys. And then Ron Bennington was basically like Sirius XM's like big interviewer guy. And so if they fired Fez, then they would have had to piss off Ron, and that wouldn't be good for them.
Thanks for the history lesson, Joe, but also to remind you, you're on your own show right now, and you're showing us fucking grain silos.
Well, I mean, there's cool stuff in there, I bet. That's what they dump
It is an interesting thing to see in your backyard. And I'm not joking. I kind of like that.
It for what little is in Grand Ridge, that's the one site you get.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Attraction.
Yeah. It's kind of cool looking when you look out the backyard and you see it reminds me of like every time in The Simpsons, when they would, anytime you see any shot of the town in the background, you see the nuclear power plant. This kind of reminds me of that.
Well, there you go. Joe, flip this camera around if you're not going to show us your yard and your house.
Yeah, you're not showing us anything. You're not giving us a tour.
Well, that's the yard. That is the yard.
Yeah, but
I know, but you can give us a tour of the yard. Show me the shed. What's in the shed?
You want to see the tomatoes again?
No, but there's other things in your yard.
You could show us the front porch where the famous story of you trying to get a couch in there and giving up took place.
Start up the mower.
Yeah, here's
just start up the lawnmower. I want to see you start up the lawnmower.
Here's all the cool stuff.
Here you go. Show us the shed. What's in here? Look at there's a video. Is that a video game?
Wait, no, that's a slot machine.
Why do you have a slot machine?
There's a fucking slot machine in your. I didn't know your dad owns a slot machine.
Well, it needs a CPU.
But regardless, that's interesting. I find this interesting. There's all kinds of stuff here in the shed.
Yeah.
There's clothes, but
a bunch of fishing poles. Oh, wait, is this a garage sale?
Like a store.
We just got done with a garage sale. We just got done with.
Well, how'd you guys do?
Well, that makes sense.
400 or 500.
You should have shown us around the garage sale.
That was on Friday.
Well, damn it.
Well, there'll be another one because you guys didn't sell anything, so there'll be another one.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff.
More.
But seriously, you have all this stuff. What's in your house right now?
Everything that doesn't fit in the garage.
Yeah. Are you? Is there? You guys aren't hoarders. I've been to your house, but like, I mean, you have proven that it's hard for you to get rid of stuff.
No, what my dad does is he goes to auctions and he buys pallets of stuff for like $1, and then he brings it here and sells it in the garage sale.
All right, make it a little extra scratch so I can go down to the bar. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
You guys want to see a cool gun?
Sure.
It's not a real gun, is it?
Yeah, whatever.
Because God forbid you would shoot that and it would go through and hit an old woman.
Yeah, put it down. Put the gun down.
Okay, you don't want me to walk in the parade with the gun? Wouldn't that be a funny bit? If I ran around
it'd be funny. No, you know what'd be a funny bit is if you walked in the parade with some random farm implement like a shovel or something, and you were just dragging it the whole time and singing a song. People would be like, "That's fucking weird. Who is that guy? Oh, that's Nana Buckley."
And I'm so fascinated. Joe, are you legitimately getting upset with us because we're pointing out things that could be considered bits that you won't do? Is that pissing you off?
No, I'm fine. Everybody can have their opinion.
No, it is pissing you off. You can tell us
Joe's
the truth.
Angry.
That's the point.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Because it stuck with you. It stuck with you that you had to make a point about the parade again. That had nothing to do with, wouldn't you guys actually think this would be like a funny Joe Buckley bit? You wanted to remind us, oh, you upset me.
Whatever, whatever. Everybody's allowed to be passive aggressive. I can do that if I like.
But Joe, I just don't understand this. Okay, so again, this is the man with no brain. I want to get it. I want to understand it. I don't want to force you to do it. I just want to understand. You are so bothered by us pointing out things that could be funny, but you don't want to do it. So are you upset that you don't have like the gall to do it because it's not stuff that most people would do? I don't blame you for that. Or are you upset because you set comedy boundaries and you won't cross things that you won't cross?
Yeah. I think a person's allowed to just kind of set their own boundaries. So, yeah.
Sure. Like, I don't have an issue with that, but it's like, you really, I am legitimately fascinated by this, that this sticks in your craw. Because again, it's like anything that has to do with Joe being labeled a comedian, you cannot, if you attack that or tarnish it, it upsets you.
Well, yeah. I mean, a podcaster / comedian. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. I guess that answers my question. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody, Joe, just look
Here's a
at us for
picture
a
of me
second.
with. Here's a video of me with the slot machine.
I like that, but I'm just interested in seeing some. Since we're doing this a visual episode, I want more show, less tell. So that's why I'm like, go in and see this. Even if it's something you show me a candy dish in your world, wow, that's not interesting. But we're at the mercy of what you're showing, and what and all I'm seeing is shaky ground for most of it. A candy dish at this point would be wonderful. You know what I'm saying? I just want to kind of see, since we're here.
Oh, here's playing cards. Here's 100 playing cards. 100 packets of them.
And that's the thing. You don't think these things are interesting, so you don't think it's worth. But you don't think most things are interesting. I think the fucking idea that you have a slot machine is pretty cool.
Looks like they got in on the beanie market.
Yeah. Let's see some of the. I mean,
look at this! Look at this! This is a top quality box set. This is the Shoot or I'll Laugh or I'll Shoot collection. This is the Naked Gun, Top Secret, and Airplane.
All three funny movies. All three funny.
All in 480. All in nice, kind of blurry image quality.
Well, when those came out, that was probably okay.
Yeah.
Those were the early days. Look, some books there. Is there a Stephen King book?
No, I think it's mostly just like sex novels through my mother.
Wouldn't it be funny if there was just a bunch of copies of Dr. Sleep?
And I still won't
His
read
parents
it.
read it to him when he was a child as he went to sleep, and that's why he hates it.
Let me see. I'm trying to get to the DVDs.
Yeah, because this is mostly stuff you said your dad bought from pallets.
This is like half of my DVDs I'm selling, and like half stuff he got. Like I've got like Spawn and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. But you weren't able to move any of those, huh?
Well, no, this is what I've got. Oh yeah. No,
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
DVDs.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say there was that Sin City. I thought it was the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 through 5 collection, which I had borrowed from you, and you didn't even have all the discs. I was like, you better not try to sell that shit. There's not even all the discs in there.
The people don't know that.
Because I borrowed that from you like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It didn't have, I think it was part 4 you didn't have in there.
Okay. Well, it's hard. It's hard to collect all the films.
Yeah,
it's so hard to keep them in the same DVD case. All right.
That's interesting, Joe. I didn't know this about your dad. I didn't know that you guys did this by the pallet and try and sell them and stuff. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Oh yeah. There we go. The lemon shakeup's coming back up.
What do you mean it's coming back up?
No, I just burped. I burped a little.
Yeah, it was a greasy thing.
Just a tiny burp. Just a tiny petite little burp.
So have you mowed that lawn before? Have you?
Oh yeah, I do. I have to do it all the time. Yep.
Okay, so that lawnmower out there you mowed it last then?
No, my dad mowed it last.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
there's
how
a
many
wheelbarrow out there as well?
How many times since the snow melted have you actually mowed the lawn?
Probably about 10.
I'm trying to do some math. You'd probably want to do it at least once a week, maybe twice a week, considering the rainfall.
I do not mow twice a week. No, they get it once a week, once every week and a half.
I'm just trying to deduce how many times to really see if you really do it that often. So,
I would say
your dad does it most of the time.
Probably in late March or early April.
Yeah.
So
yeah, your dad's doing it most of the time. Okay, so walk us through, because I'm interested in this. Walk us through the setup to get you to mow. I can't imagine you look out the window one day when you come up for tenders and you see the grass and you say, I'll do Dad a favor, I'll do it. How many times do they have to shout at you to mow the lawn before you actually do it?
No. My mother just asked me and then I do it.
Okay, but are you the second? Is your dad the front runner and then you're the runner up? Or what's the...
it really depends on what he's doing.
Okay, so it's dad does it, and you don't do it unless you're asked, essentially.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do that for your dad?
Well, I do. I mow the grass whenever they ask me.
No,
to.
Why don't you make that your job? Make that the bubby work. That's
once
your
a week,
job.
You
do that to be nice to your parents.
Because I let it grow, and normally, if it gets too long, then they'll mow it. But if it has to be mowed, I'll mow it. But I think the grass is fine at any length.
No. Mowing their lawn, so if they like it mowed once a week, the favor is you mowing it once a week for them. You do what they like to do because that's what makes it the favor to them. It's not a favor if you attempt to do it, but then you just let it grow until it's.
And it's mutually
You know what I mean?
beneficial. It's mutually beneficial if you do that because one, you get a little bit of exercise, you get out of the house, you get some fresh air, and you're doing your parents a favor. And so, they'll be happy that you did something.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a good thing about my parents. They love me whether I do work or not.
But I mean, it's not about that, Joe. It's literally just about being nice to them. It's just a nice thing to do
I am
for
nice.
them.
I mow the lawn. Yeah. It's all
No,
good.
you know what I'm saying, Joe. It's just a nice thing to do. You take one thing off your dad's plate because he works. He has a day job. So it's just it's like, what, a half hour, I would assume, to mow the grass. So, that's a half hour more free that he gets a week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, just positing that it might be a nice thing that you could pick up next year.
Yeah.
Or you could just finish doing it until October when the grass stops growing.
Yeah. Phase 3 is just Joe's grass cam. We're gonna put a
phase 4 is just Buckley fly. I just cross myself with a fly and just become
I mean, at least
phase
you're doing
7,
something.
Joe gets married and has a family.
Mm-hmm.
And then this entire podcast
I make my kids live in a dog cage.
This entire podcast will go down in history as it'll be in the broadcast museum as this incredible art project.
Somebody's there.
Go over to grandma's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll just grab my car and walk over.
Okay.
Cool.
Who's that?
Yep. So that was just my brother. So yeah, everybody's heading back over. Everybody's done with Ridge Fest.
So you going over to your grandma's now?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Okay. Well,
folks, we won't make you videotape all that, even though I'd love to have a conversation with Nan.
Yeah. Joe, can I ask you one more question though about your not attitude in the sense that you're giving us attitude, but your attitude of the day. Are you also frustrated by the walking and the standing and the heat? Is it all combining?
Well, it's very hot out, but I'm fine with walking.
No. I think I'm starting to understand it now. So much like me, I can get my senses can get overloaded from time to time. And so I think Joe woke up. Joe's only been up for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
He immediately had something to do when he got up. About 45 minutes after he got up, he ate a tenderloin. And then he had
I'll wait.
lemonade.
I'm finishing up the episode.
Cool. And then he's walking around. He's been given a hard time by me and Ryan, most particularly me, about certain aspects of his lack of comedic exploration.
Commitments.
And then he's being barked at to go here, go there. And he keeps trying to make us understand that he doesn't have 8 arms. He has 2.
Yeah, I'm not a Hindu god. I'm not like Allah. I'm not Allah.
But Joe, the one thing that I would like for you, and maybe this is a phase 3 ask, is that I just would love for you to articulate how you're feeling. You never do that. It's like when we do malevolent movies, you just tell us what you see on the movie. And even though 80 things happen, you write down the 7 that caught your attention. You don't tell us how you feel about it or your thoughts about it. So I just want to understand, I feel like maybe whether this is about growing up or something, along the way, you stopped expressing how you felt because you felt like it wasn't worth it. It's worth it. We're listening, much like
watching you.
Fraser Crane, hello, Seattle, I'm listening. I want to hear you.
Yep.
Hello, Grand Ridge, I'm listening.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's mostly the sound of cows being slaughtered, I believe, in Grand Ridge. Like the sound of that bolt going into the back of its head and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's about Grand Ridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joe, I'm going to get to work on a shirt. I think I'm going to do I'm going to make a or I don't know if it's going to be Grand Ridge or Gandidge days.
Gandidge.
Gandidge parade marshal shirt, and I'm going to have you front and center.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
You could have like my cats in there, and it could be like a cat parade.
Sure, I'll put. I can ask Trevor to whip up some cats to be sitting in the back of a convertible with you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
He's got a tenderloin in one hand, and
Yep.
There's a phone in the other.
But he only has 2 hands, so he can't.
I only have 2 hands.
Yep.
No, this has been an episode of The Man with No Brain. You can find us on Spotify if you're listening on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube if you're listening on Spotify.
This has been an episode of I've Decided We're Done.
I thought that was
Just wrapping her up.
the outro. I thought that was the outro.
No, you're doing fine. Keep going.
Okay. So yeah, no, you can check us out over on Malevolent Movies. We've got like a podcast where we basically just kind of review the worst of what horror has to offer. And some of the upcoming episodes, we picked out some real doozies for you, so you're gonna want to check those out. We're over on Twitter. You can check us out. Link in the description. I think Malev Movies. Threadless. You can go over to Threadless, pick up a cool shirt. And yeah, I think that's all the stuff we got to plug.
That was great.
You did good, Joe. That is the man with no brain.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Say goodbye to everybody.
All right. Yeah. No, I'll see you guys.
Do a nice big old Gandidge Days sign off.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, here over at the Gandidge Festival, always naked, always fucking, always sexually active, always dripping with free crumbs. Joe Buckley.
Free crumb?
Yeah. Free crumb.
Yeah. There it is.
All right. Bye, Joe.
Bye,
Okay.
Joe.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.
Talk to you later.